Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's we'll be reviewing the GMC Canyon Elevation. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Jerry Signer GMC here in North Salt Lake for giving me some time with this Canyon. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Powering this is a turbo 2.7 liter 4-cylinder that goes through an 8-speed, fuel economy 17 around town and then 21 on the highway, with power outputs being 430 pound-feet of torque and then 310 horsepower. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, it's raised up towards the center, but then you have that little divot, which is always interesting. Now the Canyon, the new one, at least has the split light design, which is pretty fancy looking. At the headlight there at the bottom. Now with this elevation, the grille's all blacked out. You still get fog lights there. So the overall front end appearance, it's good looking. Also, we do have recovery points. Now our tire wheel setup is 265 by 65 by 18 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see here with the wheels, darker in coloration. And yeah, it's got all-terrain tires, so you can do some off-road stuff. And then you've got these big chunky fender flares there. And then you can see the elevation badge there on the side. And then if we take a few steps back, you can see the fenders and everything are kind of wider, so it has a more aggressive appearance. They still use leaf springs in the back, by the way. Now this leads us to the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function, remote start. Got the GMC logo there on the back. 4x4 here on the side. And then lowering it. It's so slow. Anyways, we've got protection from the factory here. We also have an outlet. You got the drainable storage here. You just move these to the side to access that. Ruler here on the back of the tailgate as well. And easy enough with that. Got these nice C-shaped taillights. All of the rest of your badging here on the back. Bumper step too, which is a nice addition. That's the rest of the rear. Popping into the back, we have soft touch here with the stitching that goes across. There's not soft touch up there, but it still looks pretty nice. Seats on this. Full soft touch. Pretty sure it's an upgrade package. I'll double check the window sticker. Not a massive amount of legroom here. Mid-size pickup trucks, it's pretty typical. They're all not super spacious. Go full size if you want space. Got some vents, USB ports as well. The rear window is manual, but it does open. Headroom is good in the truck, and that's all. Now this leads us up front where we've got more soft touch, and it's actually soft touch up above as well. Driver window is automatic. You got your mirror adjustments, blind spot monitoring with the mirrors, and then you guys can see the payload capacity here is 1523. Again, nice front seats. Got your adjustments there on the side. Trailer brake controls right there. Soft touch here as well. Steering wheel, by the way, manually adjustable. Now take a look at the steering wheel, soft touch all around. Radio controls on the back of the steering wheel. Got stuff like our cruise control. Got our voice command controls as well. That's for the center. And yeah, I think it's a pretty good looking steering wheel, especially with this trim. Turn signal windshield wiper stock on the back too. Full digital gauge cluster, and with that little pages button, you can change the information that this shows. It does not want to focus on the map. But yeah, I like how it's like relatively customizable because then you can see what you want to see. Notice that it's in auto, but you can easily switch it in two-wheel drive, then it'll blink for a little bit and then it'll go solid once it's done its switch. Now with the camera system, it is 360. For some reason, I think my fingertip might be a little bit too cold. Let's try the middle finger. Yeah, picking it up a little bit better. This is one thing I don't like about touchscreens is if your fingertips are too cold, the screen can't detect that you're actually pressing anything. But anyways, good 360 camera system. It's nice that it has it. And then, yes, the lights are still built into the screen. I'll keep mentioning it, and hopefully GM will change that. But quick response time, we've got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, shortcut bar there on the side. Radio control as well for the volume. And then down below, we've got our dual zone climate controls, heated seats with this as well. Got soft touch here at the bottom, and you can see how the trim extends there over to the vent. And then down below, window controls here. We got auto stop start, hazard lights, lane departure. It's for if you want to add an auxiliary item. We've got our USB ports here. We've got USB-C and A, which is nice. Shifter for the 8-speed. Drive line select. No 4-wheel drive low, but it does have auto and high. Okay, parking brake there. A couple cup holders. Pretty good center console space. Nice trim here on the top. Regular rear view mirror, and then no center for anything like that. So here's I want to sticker for this Canyon Elevation, and I want to see if that leather is part of a package, because I think that it is. So convenience, fog lights, super slow tailgate, easy lift and lower tailgate, more like slowest tailgate on the planet. Elevation premium package. Interesting. There's got to be something that heated seats. Maybe it just does come with leather seats as standard. Now, gotta go over here now. Interior. I don't know, I'm not seeing anything talking about it. Anyways, $48,570. Let's see how it performs. Well, elevation visibility, by the way, pretty darn good. Let us see how this performs. Today's a canyon day for me. I'm reviewing 3 canyons today, but that's because this dealership is actually the only one that has 25 that I've seen so far, and they've got 3 of them, and they're all different packages. Very convenient for what I do. Now, right off the bat, and I said this is the first time I reviewed the Canyon, it feels very full-size trucky. And it's not a bad thing. What I mean by that is it's pretty darn comfortable. The suspension, and it is big for a mid-size pickup truck. Like, today's mid-size pickup trucks are yesterday's full-size pickup trucks. But, and if you hear it shaking, it's my tripod. It really does drive well. Suspension's pretty comfortable. And going over the bumps and everything, it does a good job there. Everything here is pretty well dialed in. Let's see how it bumps over here. This parking lot always has a puddle there. It's the problem with asphalt. Yeah, not too bad with the turning radius. Good torque. Yeah, good torque. And that's the thing is about this 2.7 is it's all about the torque. This is a low-end truck. So, and I think that works out fine, because when the average person drives a pickup truck, they're not going full throttle, red line, right? They're just riding the torque wave. And this is quite good at just riding the torque wave. So overall, the Canyon Elevation, I think, is a very well-balanced package, right? It's got enough luxury, not too much to where it's annoying. And I know it might sound weird, but like, you get too many luxury features and it's like overwhelming, you don't even use half of them. This, I think, has enough that you're actually you're gonna utilize every single luxury feature this has. You're gonna utilize the 360 camera, the heated seats, the dual zone climate, all of that. Doesn't have anything that I think that you would kind of forget about, that you're like, oh yeah, I have that feature, and you never use it. So let me know what you guys think about the Elevation, but I think this is kind of like a good, I don't know, like a good bang for your buck type package. The only downside with this is it doesn't have a 2-speed transfer case, so if you're actually going to be doing some off-roading, like, this will be fine for dirt roads, but anything slow speed, and it's usually best to have a 2-speed transfer case so you don't burn through your transmission trying to get up stuff. But snow. Let me know your thoughts.